they want to be like this emperor over here. They want to be the evolved, like I'm hearing, elevated version of themselves, so that their offer will actually have value, that you'll actually see them, um, see their growth, see their potential, and you'll see them as a worthy suitor, is what I'm hearing, because they don't want to just come towards you and an immature energy and then have you reject them because you can tell they don't really have their life together. So they really want to come to you feeling like like they're really sure of themselves, is what I'm feeling. So we have the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Cups. This person definitely wants to give you some truth here, but the Ace of Swords being honest with you. The Nine of Cups is like, for me, I'm getting the sense that they want to almost like tell you how grateful they are for you, how lucky they feel to have you in their lives, that they are seeing you as wish fulfillment. It's like they want to tell you that you're their wish fulfillment almost. They want to show you that you mean so much to them and that you really added a lot to their lives. I think this is also about them wanting to get really clear on their manifestation as well. Like they're in their mental body, they're really kind of like seeing what they really, really want. They're seeing their manifestation, and I think they're believing in it as well. They're seeing this potential with you here as well. And they're really seeing the truth. Maybe for a while, this person was like telling themselves, like, oh, this person's out of your league, or you'll never be able to be with this person. But it's almost like they're kind of maybe rewriting the story, and they're believing in the possibility of having you in their life. And they're finally feeling like worthy of you, is what I'm sensing from this. Like worthy, like they're accepting happiness into their life. Maybe for a while, this person didn't feel worthy of having their wishes and dreams fulfilled. They didn't feel worthy of being happy. So it was like scary, this connection almost, because in some ways they didn't feel like it was going to work out because they just weren't good enough for you. But it's, again, they're healing, they're maturing with that Hermit energy. We have the King of Cups and the Empress. So this person definitely is feeling really, really deep emotions for you here. They're feeling, I'm sensing a sense of empathy as well. Like they're growing in their emotional intelligence, is what I'm hearing. They're growing in their compassion, their ability to feel, be in touch with their own emotions. Maybe this person used to repress their feelings or something, but I think as they're going in with the Hermit and really evolving, is what I'm hearing, they're also just evolving into being a kinder, more compassionate, loving person, and like a masculine or feminine could be, but like a person that is capable of giving love to the people that they care about. This person maybe was too afraid to be emotionally honest with you, was too afraid to love you, but they're starting to really feel more confident in wanting to show you the love that they have for you. It could have been for a long time you knew this person had feelings for you, but they weren't saying it. But it's like this person does want to actually show you love with this Empress here, because they see you as their ultimate person. They see you as their queen, their king also. But like this is just showing how much they value you. And the Empress also shows that this person feels like there is no one else for them but you, and that no one else compares, and that you are just like perfection for them in a human being. Also with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, this person definitely views you as their significant other, or they would want you to be their significant other for a very long time, is what I'm feeling. So especially with the Emperor and the Empress, this person might even be considering, a long-term commitment with you, like in terms of marriage for some of you or something like that, or just offer you a long-term commitment. And so this person is wanting to, for some of you, it's like, well, they're wanting to even feel ready to give you a long-term commitment, because maybe for a while they were scared that if you guys got involved long-term, they would ruin it somehow. But I think as they've matured, it seems that they're starting to feel more confident in their ability to like be the person that you need and actually make this last. So they could have avoided this connection in the past because they felt like they were too immature to give you what you needed, and that you were going to, they're going to make like silly mistakes, and that, you might want to leave them because of that. That could have been a really big fear for your person, like a stumbling block. We have the Star and the Eight, or the Nine of Swords. Okay, so what's this going on? It's like you're helping your person out of a dark place. I think they're grasping for hope as well. But this Nine of Swords, this is that panic attack, really, going through a lot emotionally, kind of having a crisis. It could be like an ego death sort of situation. But the Star shows that this person is maybe calling out to the divine for hope. What I'm seeing from this also is like with this Hermit energy, he has this little star in his lantern. So it's almost as if you're this person's guiding light, guiding them through this dark night of the soul, guiding them through their fears as well. Like you're helping them overcome a lot of really, really deep fear. And so I think you're showing them the way, maybe back to safety, back to, um, you know, um, back to shore is what I'm hearing for some of you for some reason. Like maybe this person like metaphorically was like lost out in the ocean, drowning with this Knight of Swords energy, but you're calling them back to shore. You're guiding them home, guiding them out of this place of sorrow and pain and misery and agony and stuff like that. So this person is definitely maybe in this time of weakness and going through a lot. It's like they're leaning on you for support, like energetically, I feel. The Emperor and the Three of Cups. Yeah, this person definitely wants to reunite with you. They want there to be joy in this connection, especially if you feel like this person hurt you in the past or there wasn't a lot of happiness in this connection for whatever reason. Maybe there was a separation or some conflict here. This person wants to come in and step into their power and really be confident enough to pursue you and kind of like claim you is almost what I'm feeling because with the Emperor and the Empress showing up together, this person feels like you guys are meant to be together, that you are like, I'm almost hearing like husband and wife. So take that as it resonates, especially in terms of gender. But that's that kind of energy of like matrimony. Could be wife and wife, husband and husband, but you know what I mean, like that energy of they feel that you are like divine spouses is what I'm like hearing. So that's very interesting. So they feel like you guys are meant to reunite. We have the Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this person again feeling really grateful to you, wanting a good exchange of a give and take. Like they really want to give you love, show you love is kind of what I was picking up earlier. Queen of Wands also feeling very magnetically attracted to. You really have this power over them. Like they can't really resist you because you are so magnetic. So they're feeling like highly attracted to you as well with the Empress and the Queen of Wands. So these other cards, we have the Page of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So yeah, this person might have been maybe being strategic and kind of hiding how they were really feeling about this connection. They might have been hiding how, they really do want this relationship with you, this commitment with the Two of Cups. But the Page of Wands, I feel like this person it was because of their own immaturity is what I'm feeling. If they were doing the Seven of Swords, like being deceptive, not really being honest, it was because they were immature and they just felt like, I'm hearing like ill-equipped, like they just didn't feel ready to really like have that conversation. Like this person might have never really been in a serious relationship before. They might not really like understand, or they might not have understood how relationships really worked, or like maybe even how to make a relationship last. So it could have been that they just stayed away from you and they hid their feelings because they just didn't feel like they were going to um, be able to be the partner you needed at the time. But I'm feeling with all this, Emperor, King of Cups energy, it's like they're coming out of this now because they're doing this, they're maturing with the Hermit, so that they can actually offer you something realier with the Two of Cups and be what you need and not just be confusing and hide their feelings. Let's clarify a bit. Um, all right. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Pile one's current feelings for pile one, please. Pile one's person's current feelings for pile one. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Pile one's person's current feelings for pile one. Okay. Crown chakra, patience. Okay. So this is the Temperance card, which is also about healing, and I feel like the star is a very healing energy as well. So yeah, with the crown chakra and the star, I feel like this is basically saying that your person is gaining some enlightenment here. They're starting to find hope. I feel like they're also connecting to spirit quite a bit here, and that's helping them to heal from this Nine of Swords energy, this really, really deep anxiety. They could be calling on the angels. They could be calling on God to, help them, to heal them, to guide them. So I think your person is really waking up again, spiritually. I think with this patience card as well, it's kind of a message for you to like have patience and faith as they kind of go through this experience, because I think all along there was some sort of need for your person to level up spiritually. And so this is sort of the process as they let go of their fears and come into a place of faith. Um, let's see, I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords as well. Clarify the Seven of Swords, pile one's person's current feelings from foundation. Clarify the Seven of Swords, pile one's person's current feelings towards pile one. Okay, so yeah. So we have Temptation, which is the Devil card, and Trapped in Fear. So what I'm seeing from this is it's like your person was, again, trapped in fear. They were tempted to just run away from their problems because they were so afraid here. With the Eight of Swords energy, they were just so stuck in their anxieties, their worries, like worst case scenarios, what I'm hearing, that maybe they couldn't even really see the potential disconnection because they were just so afraid. But with this firm foundation and the death card with transformation, it's like your person, this part of your person, the fearful, running away, deceptive kind of energy is dying within your person, and it's allowing them to transform, to ascend, to grow. You can see she has wings here, so it's like they're almost stepping into maybe their higher self, like their angelic self, sort of, and really starting to see that there's nothing really to be afraid of, and it's making them want to establish a firm foundation with you before. So maybe for some of you, your person was never really able to offer you a commitment or like show you that they wanted a commitment because they were just so scared of like rejection or something. But now I feel like your person is stepping into fearlessness, and they're actually starting to be honest with what they want, and preparing to be honest with you with what they want, and like tell you that they really do want a commitment with you and that they are serious about you. Maybe a person never really told you how serious they were, because they weren't sure how you felt. Maybe they felt like you wouldn't want to be in a relationship with them because of self-esteem issues or something. But yeah, so they're preparing to come towards you, and I feel like with this Temperance card as well and the firm foundation, it's like there's a need for them to really stabilize within themselves, or they needed to, but I feel like they're stepping into that now because they are healing. It's like I'm hearing they're becoming a lot less erratic. I'm hearing erratic, irrational, and what's it called? Impulsive. So your person maybe was kind of impulsive. They were kind of all over the place, like scattered energetically, not a lot stable within themselves. But I feel like that's being really healed now, which is really good. Let's get some messages from them and see what they want to say now. Right. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? Just pile one's person want to say to pile one. See, what does this say? We are so different and yet so alike, the perfect embodiment of yin and yang. So this person is definitely seeing that with the Empress and the Emperor, that you guys are like a perfect mirror of each other, but just different in a different way, like opposites attract. They have our souls are married. Okay, that's very interesting because I was saying this person feels like divine spouses or something with you. And so it's almost like they feel that you guys are married on a soul level. So that kind of means like, for me, I feel like marriage is more about that soul commitment rather than like actually being married in the physical world. I mean, like it's kind of give or take, but this person feels like very committed to you, if that makes sense. We have heaven is a place on earth with you, so they feel that you are their heaven on earth, and that's why they want to come back to you. You have helped me become the best version of myself. Yeah, definitely, you've helped them to mature quite a bit. And then I get lost in thoughts and fantasies of you, so they definitely are thinking about you a lot, especially with the Star and the Queen of Wands and the Empress. Your beauty is really quite captivating to them. They find you very sensual, and it's like in terms of looks, I feel like you're just like their dream person. Like I don't know, they definitely think you're like the most attractive person, if that makes sense. There's just something about you that is just very just uniquely, perfectly beautiful to them. What else does Palvin's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does Palvin's person want to say to pile? Um, you are so beautiful inside and out. That's interesting because yeah, I was basically just saying that they think that you are beautiful inside and out. Um, we'll be together soon. Wow. So this person is wanting to reassure you that, they'll come back to you soon. And I feel like it's after a period of healing. And they're definitely wanting to come back to you as soon as possible. I fell in love the first time I saw you. I would move heaven and earth for you. This is interesting because we have heaven as a place on earth with you. And this is also them saying, like, I would really do anything for you. And then I've been looking for you my whole life. I'm so grateful that I have finally found you. So they feel that you are this soulmate or twin flame or just person that they've always wished for, since they were younger. Maybe they always had dreams and fantasies of, getting married to somebody or finding their perfect person. And I feel like they recognize that's what they've found with you. That you are what, they've been looking for the whole time. And maybe they had to walk away for a bit to realize that, or I don't know, depending on your situation. Um, let's see, what else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One, please? What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? What else does Pile One's person want to say? Let's stay up all night long. So they want to just stay up all night long with you, just do whatever you guys want to do, have the freedom to just explore each other. I wish I could tell you that I never stopped loving you. So yeah, it's like this person wishes they could offer you that clarity there with the Ace of Swords that came out earlier. It's like they wish they could just be honest with you and just really shower you with the love and affection that you deserve. And that even if there was a separation or you guys didn't talk for a while or there was like complications or issues, that this didn't mean that they stopped loving you, and they haven't stopped. I can still feel your touch. I'm hungry for your loving. Yeah, this person's really desiring you. I can feel the passion between us building. I'm sorry for hiding my feelings for you there, even if I try to mask them. Wow, that's crazy. That's exactly what the Seven of Swords energy. They're apologizing for hiding their feelings because they never did stop loving you. So if they acted like they did or something, or they acted like they didn't care, it was really just it was an act. It was a mask. Don't mistake my silence for indifference. Sorry, guys. It's kind of funny. I like stumbled on my words. Maybe this person kind of gets nervous when it comes to talking to you, so that's why they don't talk to you. So if they are silent, it's not that they're indifferent. I think it's just that they're nervous and they don't really know what to say or something. And then you hold my heart in your hands. So that's very, very cute. I feel like this person is recognizing that you really have the key to their heart. You hold their heart. So definitely not really, their heart is kind of, belonging to you. So it's more of a matter of them just coming back towards you, because they kind of know that they're not going to find this as somebody else, and that their heart is basically yours. And so, they can't really fall in love with anybody else because you have their heart. Does that make sense? Let's say, what else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? I'm currently taking the time I need to heal my inner wounds. Yeah, I definitely see that. This person had a lot of wounds, which is why they were in that Seven of Swords deceptive energy. Because when we're at our healed state, we are able to show love, to be really honest, because we're not scared. And the truth of our soul is to be loving. So they were really just probably traumatized and just in pain, so they couldn't really be themselves with you. They couldn't show you the love that they had for you. I secretly worship you like a god/goddess. Yeah, I definitely feel that with the Empress. They definitely do worship you. I send you telepathic messages of love. Very cute. So this person, even if they're silent, they are communicating with you telepathically. So I feel that even if there is silence between the two of you, there's kind of a conversation going on telepathically all the time. And then we need to learn to love ourselves as much as we love each other. So this is probably why there's been a separation, or why there's silence or distance, is because you're both having to learn to love yourselves. Because, just because you guys really, really love each other doesn't necessarily mean that, you love yourselves. And that can lead to a lot of difficulty in a relationship if both people are coming into it insecure and kind of like broken inside and not giving themselves the love that they need, because then it can become very codependent and toxic. So I feel like this relationship really deserves to be healthy and, a positive experience for both of you. So there is a distance, or a healing needed for both of you in order to be able to show each other love, by first giving yourselves that love. What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? What else does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? What does this say? Sometimes when I think about you, my heart starts to ache and my eyes well up with tears. So there's definitely been crying over this connection. There's been emotional sorrow. This could also be about just missing you a lot, or feeling guilt over hiding their feelings or something. Or it could even just be that they have all these feelings for you that they don't show you. And so they're kind of just welled up inside your person, and sometimes they just maybe hear a song or they just think about you or something like that, and it's like all those emotions that they're not expressing or that they haven't expressed kind of come up to the surface, and they just really feel that love for you. I drive myself crazy overthinking everything. So that's that Nine of Swords, overthinking, not sure what to say. It's like maybe they come up with something they want to say to you, or they almost like want to reach out to you, and then they overthink and then they like convince themselves not to, or something like that. Your person might really struggle with a lot of mental conflict. I'm surrendering to my love for you, but they are surrendering. It's like they're finally admitting to themselves that they really do want to be with you. Maybe they were even trying to lie to themselves and convince themselves that they didn't want you or something, but they're surrendering to the journey. And then I'm quiet because I don't know what to say to you. So yeah, definitely distance, silence because they don't know what to say, but it's not because they don't want to talk to you. I definitely feel like they want to. It's just they're not sure. I'm definitely hearing that they're not sure what exactly to talk about or like how to maybe start a conversation, especially if it's been like a while since you guys have last spoken. It's like I feel like there's a lot of deep, like there's a definitely like a deep conversation that needs to happen between the two of you. There's definitely a lot of stuff that needs to be discussed. Like, there's definitely a lot of honesty that needs to come through. But it's almost like maybe your person feels like at this moment, all they'd really be confident enough to discuss with you would be kind of like surface level, like, how are you doing? Like, what have you been up to? Like, I don't know, but it's almost like awkward because both of you know that there's more that needs to be talked about, but like this person might just be really scared of having that conversation because maybe they're scared that you're mad at them, or they're just scared that if they opened up maybe about their true feelings that somehow you'd shut them down. And so it's like the only conversation that you guys should have is like a really deep conversation, but this person does not feel ready for that. So it's almost like they're feeling safer just like being silent because they're just not confident enough to have that really, really deep, serious talk that you guys need to have. So it's almost like they're just scared to even talk at all because it's like just awkward because there's just this underlying kind of energy of like something not being discussed about, like, like an elephant in the room that kind of makes both of you uncomfortable. I'm feeling. All right, let's get some energy from them and see what they want to say or like what's going on with them. All right. What's pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please? What's pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? So we have heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Yeah, that's definitely what I was talking about with the Emperor and the Empress, is they know that they have met the one, that you are the one. But again, that's almost like the conversation that they're avoiding is telling you that you're the love of their life or something like that. Because it's almost as if both of you know that's kind of something you guys need to talk about, but it's a really, really deep conversation, and they're almost waiting for the right time, is what I feel to admit this to you. And then we have date. See, plan slash set a date. So what I'm feeling from this is it's like almost that they're preparing to maybe ask you on a date. What I'm sensing is this person, if they do have this deep talk with you about like how they're feeling, like how they really feel, they definitely want to do it in person. Like maybe they would ask you out, and they really want to do it like in a place that they feel safe. I'm almost feeling like they really would want to do it when you guys are like kind of alone together, especially like in their house or in your house, like away from other people. And like this person is maybe waiting for a time where they feel that they can tell you really are like into them, and there's like a really good like energy between the two of you. And it's almost like that's like they're waiting for the perfect time to really expose their truth. And it's like they don't want to do it over the phone is really what I'm feeling. It's like they feel like this is a conversation that needs to be like had in person with this date. So they really want to see you like in the physical world so they can tell you how they feel. It's kind of awkward to like, I don't know, it's hard to say this kind of things over the phone just because you can't really read the other person's body language. And so this person would want to like be able to like see how you're feeling about them and like kind of like pick up on the energy between the two of you before they would feel like comfortable admitting to you how they feel. Does that make sense? What else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? What else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? What is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please? Pile one's person's current energy towards pile one. Okay. Take these ones. Okay, so we have go with the flow, cleansing, receiving. Okay, so it's like your person is going with the flow with that full energy, letting go of some fear, and they're releasing a lot of, you know, that fear energy. It's interesting, actually, I saw releasing instead of receiving, but it's like they want to give you something so that you will be receptive. I think this is also about them being receptive to like divine help. You have hidden knowledge, Akashic records, silent understanding. So yeah, this person is tapping in with this deep inner knowledge is what I'm feeling. And with this silent understanding, it's like this person understands that you are part of their soul history, their soul purpose with the Akashic energy. But it's almost like there's this silent understanding between the two of you that you are soulmates or twin flames or like divine counterparts. But it's just not being talked about, maybe, because it's kind of, again, like a very deep sort of conversation to have. But both of you kind of know, is what I'm feeling, and they kind of know that they know. I don't know. It's cute. And then this is earth magic, fearlessness, removing obstacles. So with this energy of the horse, it's like they're really freeing themselves from something. This could definitely also be for those of you where there was a obstacle in the way of some sort of karmic energy. This is about them removing that obstacle to be with you, or spirit removing that obstacle, because this person is stepping into fearlessness because they're letting go, they're cleansing. So I feel like there's maybe been a time of your person really going within and doing like a spiritual, like a soul cleanse, letting go of all the negative obstacles within themselves that prevented them from coming towards you and feeling that love for you, receiving love from you as well. But this is all being healed, is what I'm feeling. Let's get some advice for you. Advice for pile one, please. Advice for pile one, please. C. Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You're safe, angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So there is a miracle occurring, and Archangel Michael is I think he's really encouraging you to have faith in the divine. And that it does seem like, again, with this earth magic, it's like there's something being like magically removed here. I'm hearing Ganesh is involved somehow, like that energy of like divine intervention to remove an obstacle, because it could have been for some of you that that spirit did put an obstacle between you on purpose in order to allow this healing to occur. But now that it's like this karmic cycle is ending, that this is going to naturally be dissolved. So surrender your concerns as well, which is interesting because we have letting go for your person and you're letting go as well. You're both letting go of fear. I'm going to get you another card of advice from this deck. Any more advice for pile one, please? Any more advice for pile one? I'm also hearing Archangel Michael is encouraging you to call on him. So it's a message from Archangel Michael. You have, wow, Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. That's really crazy because we have obstacles coming out twice. So you are overcoming obstacles within yourself, I feel like, that maybe prevented you from receiving love. And then Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. So I think this is about just enjoying the journey, being playful, playing with your life, like kind of that inner child energy of just letting yourself be a free spirit. And this says, Fox Spirit, think on your feet. So I think this is about not necessarily like living in the future and having to find out a solution to every problem that you foresee coming into your reality. This is kind of just about letting what comes and just kind of thinking on your feet, being clever, using your divine intelligence to go roll with the punches is what I'm hearing, and go with the flow. All right, so let's get some final messages from your person and see if there's anything else they want to say to you. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Don't give up hope. I'm still holding on to you and me. So it's like, they're asking you not to give up hope on them because they're still holding on. We have regret. So this person definitely regrets, I think, hiding their feelings in the past. Maybe there was an opportunity for them to have that conversation with you and then they ran away because they got overwhelmed and scared. And they're regretting, I think, just maybe being deceptive, hiding their feelings. This isn't over. I want to make food with you. That's really cute. So it's like your person wants to like cook with you or something, but they want to hang out, maybe invite you back to their place and make dinner for you. And then I'm falling for you. So they're still falling in love with you, even if there is silence or distance or something. Pile one's person's overall energy towards pile one, please. Pile one's person's overall energy towards pile one. Okay, so let's see. Oh wow, interesting. We have a lot of the same cards. So this is that regret energy with the Five of Cups, kind of looking at maybe what they lost with you, or just kind of being hard on themselves about, maybe choices that they made that were kind of not for the best in a way. But I feel like they were for like a higher purpose though. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, that new beginning energy, and the Fool again. So wanting to step into that fearlessness, come towards you. So definitely kind of reiterating a lot of the energy that came up before, like really wanting to step out of this regret and step into a new beginning. But right now they might be kind of caught up in that sort of sorrow and regret, but it's like giving them time to kind of forgive themselves. And then with the Page of Wands, definitely wanting to reach out to you if that's communication as well. All right, what does pile one do to here right now? Um, so this is the third eye waking up in your person. I feel like they're getting in touch with their, seeing the truth, that clarity with that Ace of Swords. We have the letter V, which is that victory that they want to have with you. This little black cat is very cute. Also reminds me of the Queen of Wands because she does have a black cat. So I think that you're really stepping into your own spirituality. This person definitely recognizes you as very spiritual, very magical. There's also something very mysterious about you that I think this person enjoys. Like they like that you're like this high priestess sort of energy. That you're into esoteric stuff for some of you too. It's almost like a witchiness that this person is, they think it's really, really cool. You have a lot of like spiritual knowledge. We have this dragonfly, which kind of reminds me of communications, like also movement, kind of that Eight of Wands energy of inspired action, movement, letting go as well. This says, I love you to the moon and back, which is very, very sweet. So your person does love you very much. See, this is a little holiday wreath. So it's kind of reminding me of that Christmas energy, giving you something, wanting to be generous with you, also gratitude. This is the Aquarius. So I feel like this is, being a visionary, seeing the potential. I feel like this is also about them being creative as well. Maybe thinking of unique ways to come towards you or something like that. We have the little squirrel. So this is kind of like that nervous, shy energy. It's like the squirrel looks very nervous. So it's like they have a lot of really big feelings for you, but it's like they have to figure out how to like verbalize it. They could struggle with communication because the feelings are so big and they almost feel like they are such a small little being, feeling all these big emotions that they never felt before. And so it just overwhelms them sometimes. And it's like maybe all they can really like squeak out is like a couple words or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? And then we have the root chakra here. So again, wanting that firm foundation, wanting to ground themselves. So this is what I have for you, Pile 1. I love you very much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance and bliss and everything else you could want. Take care. All right. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 2. What's going on? It's nice to have you. If you're having a lovely day. All right. Your person's current feelings for you. What are Pile 2's person's current feelings for Pile 2, please? What are Pile 2's person's current feelings for Pile 2? What are Pile 2's person's current feelings for Pile 2? What are Pile 2's person's current feelings for Pile 2? For Pile 2's person's current feelings for Pile 2? So we have the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the High Priestess, Seven of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Death, Nine of Cups, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, Three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and one more. Pile 2's person's current feelings for Pile 2. Pile 2's person's current feelings for Pile 2. Looks like we have the... I'll get this in a second. We have the Empress, and then we have the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so let's see what's going on here with your person. So Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups. This is interesting. So your person's definitely dealing with some sort of anxiety or stress about this connection. I think you bring up a lot of their deepest fears is what I'm feeling, because with this Nine of Cups, it's like you kind of represent to them like all they've ever wanted, wish fulfillment, like a dream come true. And so there's a lot of like, I'm hearing there's a lot of emotions riding on this connection, if that makes sense. There's a lot of kind of, it's like this person has a lot of almost like expectations for this connection, or they just feel very, very attached to you. So it's like this person's very afraid of losing you because there's a lot of energy that this person holds for this connection. And so this person does have some sort of fears of abandonment in regards to you, or a fear of loss, because they feel like if they lose you, they will never be able to replace you, is what I feel. So they're having to kind of overcome a lot of these inner wounds, inner fears that kind of prevent them from feeling like they deserve to be happy, kind of. Ace of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. Yeah, your person definitely wants to rush in as well. Because again, like I said, they recognize that you are their wish fulfillment. And so they almost don't want to waste any time. They almost just want to like run in impulsively with this new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles and just give you the truth. It's almost like this person wants to like send you a text and then just like turn off their phone, like just kind of like admit to you that they like you, or like something like that, and then like maybe like tell you they have a crush on you or something, and then like run away, turn off their phone for an hour or something, and then see if you said anything. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Because again, with this Nine of Swords energy, it's like it's different from a regular, maybe I don't know, I'm definitely feeling, let me see what's trying to be said about this. So this is really, really deep love and emotions your person has for you. It's very different than other relationships they've had. So it's not like just asking out somebody you think is like attractive or something. It's like asking out like the love of your life or something. So it's like very, very nerve wracking. But at the same time, they are very called to do it, to just impulsively rush in with some communication. They might feel like they owe you some communication. Maybe they've been like distant or silent for a while, and they feel like they just want to charge right in and just like say, like get it off their chest as well. I'm really hearing like in my head, like get something off their chest. Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. This is very interesting. These are exact progression. So they want to leave this conflict, here in BS between the two of you in the past. There could have been just like drama, pettiness, maybe both of you caught up in your egos, just not being maybe really honest with each other, or something about just like conflict. You guys weren't just really meeting eye to eye, or there was a lot of, I'm hearing like illusion, and both of you are kind of like confused by each other, is what I'm sensing. And like there was a lot of misunderstanding, miscommunication, and also, I think like assumptions being made in this connection that weren't necessarily true. Like you guys might have, this person might have done something that you really misinterpreted as a sign that they really didn't care. You might have said something that your person misinterpreted as, you don't like them anymore. Just kind of back and forth, like just being confusing with each other. Even though both of you, I think, did feel the same feelings for one another, there was just something I'm hearing like lost in translation that might have really caused issues between the two of you, because both of you maybe were in your kind of fearful energy, assuming the worst, instead of maybe seeing the love that was there. But with the Six of Swords energy, this is about leaving all leaving all that drama in the past, leaving all that conflict, again, pettiness, I'm hearing just ego, stuff that was just kind of irrelevant, because I feel like both of you deep down really had strong feelings for each other. So the conflict between the two of you was just didn't really matter. And I think this person's even really kind of looking at that they might have been so caught up in their ego that they were really taking things personally, really getting upset, resentful, angry, and maybe really hurting you. And then they're kind of looking back and they're realizing like that none of that mattered. That was all just illusion. And like all that ego was just like so pointless. And they're kind of realizing like, I maybe said and did things that really damaged this connection for no reason. But wanting to move out of that and just forget about that is what I'm hearing, because I think your person is maturing as they're stepping from the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords. They're realizing that there is a need for them to forgive and forget, the things that maybe upset them in the past. Let go of that resentment and kind of step more fully into love and peace, because they want there to be tranquility between the two of you. They really want peace. That's majorly what I'm sensing from this, is like they're desiring peace with you. They're desiring to make things right. This could be about offering you an apology as well. Showing you love because they want to heal this. The High Priestess and the Three of Wands. So it's like this person is firmly viewing you as their future, is what I'm seeing. Like, when they look into their future, they see you. They see that you are the person that they're supposed to be with. The High Priestess is showing that they really admire your spirituality. I think you're very mature. You're very like evolved spiritually. It could have intimidated this person in the past. But I think you're stepping more into your like unconditional love, like seeing things from a spiritual perspective. Maybe you've also been working on really forgiving your person. And so this is allowing this person to energetically move towards you. This is that energy of traveling back to you, especially if they, if there was this conflict, maybe they ran away for a bit. It's like they're wanting to return home to you for that Four of Wands, for that reunion. Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So this person wants to defend this connection because they sense that this is fate, that you are their destiny here. They want to stand up for this. And, they're not giving up is really what I'm feeling, because even if there has been a lot of, I'm hearing like cataclysm, like almost like a tower moment between the two of you in the past, this person hasn't stopped fighting for you. They don't want to stop fighting for you. They're definitely not giving up hope. They're feeling that in some ways it's almost that they feel that there's also no use fighting this connection because this is destiny and there's like nothing they can really do to avoid it. Because maybe that at some point they were avoiding this connection because it brought up a lot of fears. Maybe it really triggered them, and so they felt like they needed to just get away from it. But they're kind of realizing that no matter what they do, they're going to have to face these fears here with this Nine of Swords energy. And that I feel like even if they try to run away from this connection, one way or another, Spirit's going to make them deal with this. And that even if they did run away from this connection, I think Spirit did make them deal with these fears, regardless of that, which is kind of what Spirit does. It's like if we resist something, it almost gets worse. So I think your person kind of maybe was avoiding an ego death or a dark night of the soul, but I think it definitely happened anyway. But it's making this person realize again that that this is something worth standing their ground for and not giving up on, because this is so special. This is a really special connection. You're a very special person with that High Priestess. You have a depth to you that I think they haven't found with other people, and it's like you bring out their inner depth. You call them to their soul almost, and that's just a feeling that they just don't get with other people. And definitely without you in their life, they were feeling it's just a certain level of fakeness, I think, because you're maybe more it's almost you have like more substance than they've, not in a bad, like I'm not trying to insult other people, but it's like there's a certain substance that you have because of your spiritual maturity that is just very different. And so a conversation with you is very different from a conversation with somebody else. It's like you are interested in much more philosophical things is what I'm feeling. And so I think you really stimulate this person on that level. And then that's something they find very intriguing. You have this mystery about you. So you have the Knight of Pentacles in the Tower. So yeah, again, it's kind of funny. I was mentioning, I felt like there was a tower moment here. This could also be about karmic endings for some of you, if that resonates with this situation. But it's like your person, I'm feeling with this tower, this was about being really humbled by something. Maybe you walked away from them sorry, stumbling over my words. For some of you, maybe you walked away from them, or again, like I was saying, it's like your person was avoiding an ego death, but the tower came in to humble them regardless. So this person has been kind of shaken to their core and left to really reevaluate like their behavior themselves. Maybe a person for some of you ran away to a karmic situation to just try to like distract themselves because they were feeling so overwhelmed. But then I feel like that karmic situation just ended, or is ending or something like that, and just kind of left them realizing that like kind of back it to square one is what I'm hearing. So it's like your person might have like tried to like jump ahead, but then Spirit had this tower moment and then they're like back to where they started, which is having to face this connection. And so they're kind of realizing that like I'm hearing resistance is futile, which is interesting. So they're really surrendering. And that makes them want to come forward to here with the Knight of Pentacles. So wanting to offer you that new beginning, wanting to come in with some truth, also some commitment. I feel like, being more stable and grounded as well. We have the Death card and the Empress. So again, a lot about ego death is what I'm feeling. This is the card of transformation. So something might have needed to end in this connection for there to be like a new beginning. There might have needed to be something really let go of within your person. And I feel like the Tower came in to do that. There was maybe, for some of you, there was a certain level of ego or arrogance or something, grandiosity that your person was maybe carrying, maybe to cover up some deep level of shame or something. But that grandiosity and that arrogance has really been forced out of them. It's like, again, they've been humbled by something, by spirit, is what I feel. And then with the Empress, it's like they're really seeing your value and your worth. I'm also feeling that this is them kind of getting in touch with their own divine feminine energy within themselves, really giving themselves love as well. And so they're going to be able to really see how lucky they are to have you in their life. Maybe they kind of almost took you for granted in the past because of that arrogance. But now they're really starting to not take you for granted anymore. They're starting to um, really see how important you are because they're starting to understand like things outside of themselves. Your person might have been very self-focused, very self-centered, and something really painful had to happen to your person almost to make them wake up and like see what really matters in life. So yeah, definitely could have been a separation that caused this. We have the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So yeah, it's like they're making different choices. I think they're choosing love, is what I'm hearing from this. This person is choosing to be loving. They might have chosen to be in their arrogant energy, to be deceptive, to be immature, self-centered, but then that really didn't work out for them, is what I'm feeling. That led to a lot of pain, painful lessons, is really what I'm hearing. So then this person is realizing that they need to choose to be loving. They need to choose compassion, empathy. They need to choose to show people love and not just hide it out of fear. So I really definitely feel like your person is maturing and just becoming a kinder person. It's like they're really stepping into their wow, this is interesting. Look, this kind of flipped over. We have love begins, the Ace of Cups. Again, they're stepping into unconditional love. Um see what, oh my gosh, okay, this is crazy. So I didn't even ask a question, but these cards flipped over as I started shuffling. We have deception and envy, that Seven of Swords, that ego. We have Ace of Cups and destiny. So they're letting go of that deceptive energy because they're stepping into love so they can have this destiny with you here because they're realizing that it is destiny, it is fate. Um let's see. Let's clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower, pile two's person's current feelings for pile two, please. Clarify the Tower. Oh wow, yeah. So we have this mental conflict here. So they were really fighting themselves. They were in a state of confusion, going back and forth, vacillating between, what was right, what was wrong. I'm hearing their ego and their higher self were really doing a number on them. It was like I'm seeing the image of like an angel and a devil on their shoulder, and they're really, scrapping. They're really, they're. It's like one second they were like, I want to be with pile two, I want to confess my love, and then their fears would be like, no, you can't do that. Pretend that you don't need them or something. But now we have movement, choices, and decisions. But now they're, having to make different choices. They're choosing again to be more loving, because they might have, for some of you, made a decision to again walk away from this connection, choose something else, and that it only made things worse, is what I'm hearing. They might have been, what I'm hearing for some of you is they might have run away from this connection or chosen to follow some other path, get themselves involved in like a karmic cycle or something because they were so confused and they were just trying to avoid this connection. But then I'm feeling that it just led to even more anxiety, more stress, and it didn't really help them to forget about you because again, there's this Ace of Cups, there's this destined element, so it didn't really work. For them to try to do that. Clarify the Five of Swords, Palsy's person's current feelings for trial two. Oh my god, that's so funny. Clarify the see. So we have the Five of Swords clarifying itself with conflict and defeat. Yeah, there's definitely conflict here. That's so funny. But this led to this led to heartache and loss. This led to the Three of Swords. They really might have hurt you. They might have said some really hurtful things, done some really hurtful things. I'm definitely getting the sense that they really acted heartless. They were really out of touch with themselves, or it's like in some ways maybe they, for some reason, this is take this as it resonates. For some reason, your person felt very hurt by you in the past. For some reason, or they've just been hurt in the past by other relationships, and so they might have really taken out a lot of pain on you. They might have really gone kind of, cruel to you in a way, is what I'm feeling with their words or actions. But this really ended up, I'm really feeling this pain in my chest as I'm saying this, but this really, really hurt them actually, because of course, the negative things we do to other people always come back to bite us. So this really did bite them. Like this person felt the consequences of that, because with the judgment card, they had their judgment day with the angels. You know, they faced the truth. They saw what they did to. It might have even been that they really started seeing things like from your perspective, or they started to really walk a mile in your shoes and see the truth. And the truth really hurt, is what I'm hearing. It really hurt to see the truth. It's like they had a day of reckoning or something, or like a life review, and they really saw that you know, they caused a lot of damage. And I think it really was almost shocking to them, and it really, I think, woke them up spiritually as well, because I'm hearing they really felt terrible about something after they saw things. Like what I'm hearing is like this person was, their judgment was very clouded because they were maybe angry, and then as soon as like the you know, the anger kind of subsided, it turned into this deep sadness because they realized that they really pushed you away. And now I think they're healing and trying to become more grounded in this here with the root chakra here. I think they're trying to stabilize, because it could have been that for some of them it really threw them off balance to feel that the consequences, and so it really maybe set them into a spiral of like a lot of misery, and maybe kind of like self like victimization in a way, and really being like really angry at themselves. And so this person's needing to heal that, I think, and kind of forgive themselves, because they're having to, you know, understand that it was a lesson that they needed to learn. So that's very interesting. I feel like your person is really facing up to where they went wrong and really being honest with themselves, which is really good. Let's see, what does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Does pile two's person really want to say to pile two? So they say, you set my heart on fire. So yeah, this is like that really passionate energy. You know, you set their heart on fire. Um, it's like this just deep love that just kind of burns at them. Again, and that's another reason why they can't forget about you, is because you affect their heart space on a very deep level. And I think, again, that's why they're feeling so bad with that Three of Swords, is because there's a lot of love here, even if there was conflict. I still think about you every single day. Everything reminds me of you. So yeah, they're definitely unable to forget about you. I feel that this is also spirit in a way, like punishing them, because of maybe what they did, is that they've kind of been forced to just think about you, and like they receive a lot of signs about you, because spirit's really wanting them to look at what they've done. I want to rekindle the flame between us. Yeah, definitely wanting to fix things with you, rekindle things, you know, heal this connection. Feel click, let me like this later again. It's gonna work. Oh, there's a very tiny flame in that candle. Oh wait, that's okay. Sorry, that's so weird. Okay, so I thought my candle was going out, so then I was like, I need to relight that, and then it's like reminding me of this person. That's so weird. But then there actually was still a flame burning, but it was very small. Wow, that's like really crazy. So your person's maybe realizing that there's still a flame between the two of you, even if it's kind of small. It's like there's still hope. Wow, that's really interesting. Um, I've been meditating and contemplating, thinking deeply about you and our love. Yeah, so this person's been really thinking about this. They've been contemplating, again, really reviewing what they've done. It's like they've been replaying events over in their head, and maybe like thinking about what they should have done or said. You have changed my perspective on life and love. So this person maybe was kind of just used to treating people kind of casually, or not being very considerate. You know, maybe they were kind of like selfish in a lot of their relationships, or just in life in general. And then you kind of made them realize like that selfish behavior just leads to loneliness, because when you only think of yourself, like people don't necessarily want to stay in your lives, because you're just not like a pleasant person to like experience. So I think this person's really realizing that they needed to become more of a service to others person. I love everything about you, because this love has like really changed them, because they might not have ever loved somebody this way, in that romantic way where it's like they feel like they would do anything for you. Um, you are my best friend. I'm so full of lust and desire for you. So there's also this passion that's coming through as well. But I definitely feel like it's not just passion. Like they also feel like there's this friendship and this love. So it's It's like you guys have like the ideal components for a really beautiful relationship. It's just your person had to like mature. I'm feeling a powerful urge to unite with you. So they're feeling like they want to return to you, to unite with you. I love kissing you. I'm dreaming of you. Some of them might be meeting you in dreams. I think about reaching out to you all the time. So yeah, your person definitely thinks about talking to you. They think about reaching out to you, but it's like they don't know what to say necessarily. And then you set off fireworks within me. So a lot of passion, just excitement. It's like, again, like they can't really deny that there's like a lot of spark and chemistry in this connection. And it's like the passion never really dies, even if you guys have fights. It's like there's a lot of like, I'm definitely sensing like an unconditional love between the two of you that neither of you can really avoid. Like maybe you guys have both tried to stop loving each other at certain points because you were feeling really hurt and angry at each other. But I don't think either of you were really able to do that because it's like this is the kind of relationship I'm sensing that you guys can't really move on from, either of you. What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? My love for you never falters or fades. Exactly what I was just saying. It's like this love doesn't really go away. It doesn't falter. It doesn't fade. Even if there's a lot of conflict between the two of you, major obstacles, it's like it just does not go away. Destiny brought us together. Okay, yeah, definitely with the Wheel of Fortune. That is how your person is feeling. That this is destined. That destiny brought you guys together. That there is something very special about this connection in that way. And that's what again, they're feeling like this is an unavoidable destiny as well. And not avoiding it just made them miserable. And then I'm true to you. So I think there's this loyalty that your person has had to you. This whole relationship, there's definitely a devotion I'm sensing. Because this person kind of feels like they're always going to want to be there for you in your life. Even maybe for some of you guys, there's just like friendship occasionally between the two of you and you guys can't handle a relationship, but it's like this person just doesn't want to lose you in their life. Like they feel like they always want you in their life, no matter what, because you're like their best friend. You mean you mean like so much to them. What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two, please? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say? Don't worry about me forgetting about you. I couldn't even if I tried to. So that's kind of what I was saying is like maybe both of you did try to forget about each other, or this person ran off to a karmic situation. Doesn't have to be a person, but you know what I mean, like ran away because they were trying to forget about you, but they really couldn't. And so it's like now they're having to like really almost like come crawling back to you with their tail between their legs and really admit to you that they were super wrong about that. But it's kind of, and I think that's what that humbling process is. It's like your person almost wants to humble themselves in front of you. My heart beats for you. I'm digging deep to show up as my best self. Yeah, they're really having to dig deep. There's like, oh, this person's kind of going through a lot. They're having to really face their dark side. And again, it might be really hard for them to like really realize like maybe I'm not actually a good person sometimes. Maybe I'm not the best. Maybe I don't treat people very well. Or I haven't in the past. And so they're really having to look at that instead of just thinking like, I'm in the right all the time. I've shed so many tears over you because, yeah, they've had that heartbreak. They've had to cry a lot, really feel your pain as well. And also feeling that spirit really made them feel your pain. I'm doing shadow work and facing my inner darkness. Oh my gosh, I did not see this before. That's crazy. So confirmation of that. They're having to face their darkness. They're having to cry it out. It's almost like they're living, it's like they're living like vicariously through you. Okay, what I'm sensing is like almost like they're going through situations in the past between the two of you and they're like seeing the situation from your eyes and really like hurting because they're like, wow, that was like really cruel. I was so mean to this person. Take that as it resonates. But anyway, what else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? Oh my gosh, one flew across the room. See if I can reach it. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Um, okay, so I'm gonna get a couple more messages. What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? This says, I'm having an ego death. Yeah, that's totally the vibe of this pile. Ego death. It's because they feel so bad about how they've treated you that they're just like realizing that, they were really wrong sometimes about things. I'm hearing just like the word heartless, like they just feel like they were so heartless towards you and they just feel so bad about it. I'm so excited to do our mission together because there is destiny here. There's some sort of mission you guys are supposed to do together, maybe a business or something you guys are supposed to run. You give me butterflies, so you still give them butterflies. And even if they tried to say like, they're not into you anymore, it's like, you still show, like whenever you do show up or they see pictures of you or they see you on social media, it's like they still get butterflies. So it's like these feelings never died. I get really jealous sometimes when I think about you being with other people. It hurts my heart. So for some of you, you guys maybe moved on, or this person maybe feels like you're going to move on if they don't do something. And it's like they really don't want you to be with somebody else. I've misunderstood things between us before and gotten hurt. That's exactly what I was saying with that Five of Swords. It's like you guys, this person might have really misconstrued things. They might have really just gotten mad because they misinterpreted your relationship or just like things that you did or said, and then they maybe tried to like seek out revenge or something because they were feeling really hurt by you, but it was because they like made something up in their head. I'm in love with your soul, so very, very deep soul connection. And then you will always have a special place in my heart that no one else can ever fill. And that's very true. And even if they did try to like fill the void of your connection with karmic energy, or I don't know, trying to distract themselves somehow, it just didn't work because that you're irreplaceable to them. Um, let's see. All right, let's get some of their current energy towards you. Actually, I need to get these cards, is what I'm hearing. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Please don't doubt my love for you. It is the greatest truth of my heart. Yeah, so even if your person did really hurt you and all that, it's like they really did love you deep down the whole time, because you are their true beloved here. You are my true beloved. And my intentions are pure. I want to do right by you because I respect and adore you. And I feel like that's the energy they're coming into now, is pure intentions, wanting to do right by you, apologize as well. What is Pile 2's person's current energy towards Pile 2? What is Pile 2's person's current energy? Oh my gosh. We'll just take these. So, separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning. So yeah, they're really feeling the separation. They're feeling really sad, missing you. They could have caused the separation for some of you, or maybe, they did something and then you walked away from them because you felt very hurt by their actions. And again, that's that regret energy. Oh wow, we have twin flames. I was definitely sensing a twin flame energy from this pile. If you don't resonate with that, it's just a deep soul connection, but yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality complement each other. And I kind of feel like for a lot of you, the reason why, even if they tried to run away or, hide their feelings, it didn't work, is because there is this super deep soul connection thing that they can't really hide from. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. That's so funny. I was hearing this card earlier. I was saying that it's like this person's been replaying things over and over in their head. And enlightening, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So that's that judgment, also like tower energy of just a sudden epiphany. Like it almost hit them out of the blue, maybe how wrong they were, that they made the wrong choice or something. And so they've had this kind of shocking epiphany, and it's really caused this transformation within them. It's caused this change within them. And I just feel like it really, when the truth hit them, it really made them cry with this. I shed so many tears. It really just made them just break down and just think about how you must have felt, because of what they did. Let's see. Also, I'm hearing the word emotional telepathy. So I think because there's this soul connection or twin flame connection, that what they did to you, they actually did completely feel, because they were picking up on you telepathically as well, emotionally. And so they were truly feeling the emotions that you felt, which is interesting. I feel like you probably pick up on their emotions as well quite a bit. All right, what else is Pile 2's person's current energy towards Pile 2? What else is Pile 2's person's current energy towards Pile 2? This is a bit too many. See, actually, I'll just take them. It's only 4 cards. Yeah. Let's see. So we have tenderness, true love, compassion. So yeah, your person is becoming more compassionate. They're seeing this as true love. And I think it's like sometimes when the heart breaks, it gives us a deeper capability to love. And I feel like that's what's happening is your person's feeling empathy for you. Maybe they really struggled with empathy in the past. And they're actually learning that emotional intelligence. We have idyllic times, the garden, paradise. So they feel like you are their Eden, you are their paradise. They want to have this idea. Like I'm definitely seeing the Ten of Cups with that energy, wanting the bliss with you, because they feel like it's almost like returning to Eden is what I'm hearing with you. We have duality, many meanings, misunderstanding. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So again, there were misunderstandings between the two of you, and I think this person is really looking at that. Like they're looking at how there were two sides of every story, and maybe for some of you, you said or did something, for example, and they took the negative meaning of it, or they saw the wrong meaning, and then they misunderstood and they got really upset about it. But it's like then they're looking at maybe things from a higher perspective, and maybe what you actually meant, and maybe that you were communicating something different. Because sometimes maybe this person, maybe you're more psychic than they are with the high priestess energy. Maybe this person isn't quite as intuitive, or they weren't, and so they kind of just took things at maybe a surface level, or something like that, and got really confused. And then we have circle of eternal joy, timelessness, dance of life. So it's like this relationship with you kind of is like this eternal dance. It's like this there's like this again, timelessness, and it's like time doesn't even really matter between the two of you. Like even if it's been years or hours between the two of you, it's almost the same. It doesn't really matter because this is I'm feeling like an eternal connection. Definitely feeling that infinity symbol kind of. I'm seeing that. So this person wants to, I think, return to your life with that idyllic times, and dance with you after you've healed this misunderstanding. So that's really powerful. I feel like your person is definitely changing, and starting to be less, I think, reactive. I'm definitely feeling your person was very reactive in the past at times. Um, let's see. Advice for pile two, please. Advice for pile two. You have Bridget inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Because recognize that you have the power. So you're returning to your own sense of wholeness, seeing your power. Maybe you felt for a little bit, very insecure, very betrayed by this person, very broken by them. But I feel like you're stepping back into your inner strength and your inner power, and realizing that, it's not personal. It was really their own issue, and that you are whole with or without this person. We have Archangel Michael, trusting heaven, you are safe, angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So I feel like a miracle is occurring in this connection. Your person is doing the healing that perhaps you always wanted them to do. Oh wow, we have Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust. So I think there's a big message of trust here. Trusting heaven, trusting that you are protected by the divine. With this cords are being cut, I also feel like this is about your person cutting negative cords within themselves as well. I think you might be as well, healing from those karmic patterns, and then move beyond what you think that you deserve. Move beyond limitation and see that if you really want a healed connection with this person or with someone else, it's like you deserve that, and not limiting yourself based on like insecurities or doubts or something like that. All right, pile two. Let's get your person's final messages for you. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? I'll always be dreaming of you. I know we have a spiritual connection. Yeah, definitely with that Wheel of Fortune. I miss touching you. We're mirroring 1221, so a lot of twin flame energy here. You guys, again, like mirrored emotions, emotional telepathy, and then please don't forget me. So your person's like kind of almost begging to you to, not stop loving them almost, not abandon them. What do we have? We have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, wanting to come in with that truth, that passion as well. I'm really missing you physically, wanting to be more generous with you, be more honest, emotionally available again. All right, what does pile two need to hear right now? So yeah, I'm feeling like there's hope in this connection. There's sunshine ahead is what I'm hearing. The sun will come out. We have the letter Z, which is again, endings of karmic things, and the letter L, which is, I feel like, about love. Turning over a new leaf here, also letting go. What does this say? Oh, it says live, laugh, love. This is funny. So, message from spirit to just kind of let go of concerns and just, really live your life. We have this elephant, so that's that energy of devotion. Elephants are unable to forget the people that they care about. Elephants have that really profound memory. So I feel like that's kind of, your person will always remember you. This is very cute little snowflakes. A reminder that you are very special to them and that you are this unique being that they can't forget about. This blue bead of the throat chakra, communication and truth. This is really funny. This is this little rubber chicken. So they want to like have fun with you. They want to laugh with you. They want joy to be restored here. Especially if there's a lot of sadness and just like anger. They want there to be just like fun, with you. We have this little magic carpet. So this kind of reminds me of wanting to sweep you off your feet and almost just like escape with you, like elope with you. We have wedding bells. So that could be, a sign of union in the future. And this candle, which reminds me of that sensuality and romance wanting to kind of seduce you is what I feel as well. So pile 2, that is what I have for you today. I love you very much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance and bliss. Take care. All right. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. You're doing super well. It's lovely to have you. Let's get into your reading. Pile 3, how's pile 3's person currently feeling for pile 3, please? How is pile 3's person currently feeling for pile 3? How is pile 3's person currently feeling for pile 3? How is pile 3's person currently feeling for pile 3? How is pile 3's person currently feeling for pile 3? See, we have the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands, King of Cups, Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Judgment, Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands, King of Swords, Ten of Swords, Four of Cups, Ten of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay, what's going on with your person here? Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands and the Judgment. So this person's definitely, I feel like, having some sort of epiphany and realization. This Nine of Wands is also showing a certain level of perseverance in this connection. I'm feeling that your person, maybe, that you guys have been through a lot together, but this person still feels like they have it in them to, stand up for this. I think it's almost like I'm getting this feeling of like a renewed sense of hope. It's almost like they're seeing the light in this connection, and they're seeing that there's still something to fight for in this. There isn't, not all hope is lost. Kind of like, they're preparing to maybe really ground themselves as well, heal themselves so they can, fight for this connection again. It's like they're being risen up again, renewed in their strength, and their passion for this connection. We also have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So this person really wants to work on something with you here. They want to work together with you. Also, this reminds me of wanting to heal and rebuild. So they feel that they want to offer their energy to you. They want to be, also they want to be of use to you. I feel like that means that they don't want to bring harm to your life anymore. Maybe there was a lot of conflict or something between the two of you, or they hurt you in the past, but it's like this person wants to actually bring something of value to you. Also, I'm feeling what they want to add rather than take as well. Maybe this person was, unable to give you love, so they kind of just, you felt like maybe kind of taken advantage of in a way, but this person wants to actually add to your life, really give you something. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Wands. So there could have been a lot of conflict between the two of you, or mental conflict. It's like your person might really struggle with negative thinking at times, or just confusion. It's like there were just a lot of maybe contradicting thoughts going on in their head at one point. But I think with this Wheel of Fortune, they're realizing that, again, no matter what conflict there's been internally about this connection, or with you, if you guys had, difficulties, it's like this is this sense of destiny between the two of you, of fate. And that also they're kind of realizing, like, you can't really fight your destiny. You can't really fight off fate. And so maybe they're kind of being encouraged by spirit almost to stop fighting this love here. get out of the sense of fear and start to trust with this judgment. I feel like this is about surrendering to the divine and just trusting in heaven fully and just being like, I'm not going to let my ego decide what's meant for me. I'm just going to allow what is meant to be in my life to be, and I'm not going to put up walls to prevent things to come into my life just because they scare me or something. So I feel like this is a lot about surrendering fear as well, surrendering their concerns and just allowing God to show them, what they're supposed to do with their lives. We have the Four of Wands and the King of Swords. So this person is very focused on you, is what I'm feeling with this King of Swords. They are very like they're definitely thinking about you. This is the energy of being very fixated on you. Um, they also want to offer you some truth here, some clarity. I think they're also seeing things more clearly because with this Five of Wands energy, their judgment could have been very clouded because they could have been just caught up in ego and just I don't know, negative self-talk or something. But it's like now they're kind of starting to really judge things fairly and like objectively, and just really see the truth here. With the Four of Wands, really seeing that you guys have the potential for a really beautiful, harmonious relationship, and that's actually what they really want. It's like they've kind of come to a decision about what they really want. With that King of Swords energy, they decided they want the Four of Wands with you. They decided they want this union with you. They could have been distracted by other options, or again, like in their fears, so they were just really conflicted about what path to take. But somehow with this judgment, it's like the divine like just wiped the illusion away is what I'm feeling. Like I'm hearing that song, like I can see clearly now. That's like really what happened here for your person is they got a lot of clarity. I'm feeling that there is a tower moment or something in the past for your person. So they were kind of, I'm hearing, brought to their knees and really forced to reevaluate themselves and their choices. And then it really humbled them and kind of showed them what was really, really important in life and what actually mattered, what was actually worth fighting for. You have the King of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, there's been some sort of ending of a cycle for your person. Um, they might have been. I'm almost feeling like Five of Swords energy in the past as well from this. Maybe being difficult or stubborn or even kind of like mean at times, very reactive. But I'm feeling that your person has gotten some sort of karmatic retribution for maybe um, this behavior in the past. I feel like this is definitely in the past. Your person has matured out of this, but your person had to come to some painful realizations, some painful lessons maybe were really learned here. I was kind of saying that earlier at the tower. But I feel like it was a blessing in disguise because it's given your person a greater ability to be empathetic and to love here at the King of Cups. I feel like your person is growing in emotional intelligence. They're growing in their ability to give love to people, to show love, and to just be more loving. And so sometimes it's like the things that break us also kind of give us a greater ability to be there for one another, and they give us that empathy of like, wow, I really understand things from this person's perspective. I understand what it feels like to be hurt. So they might have really, started to understand things from your side of the story. It might have been a really hard lesson to learn, but I feel like it's allowed your person to get in touch with their heart. They could have been very heartless in the past or something like that, but it's like it's like they've been cracked open by the divine in order to allow more love in, allow more light and like source energy into themselves. The Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups, yeah. So this is about real valuation. This is about contemplation, meditation, stillness. It's like they've taken time to just really reflect on life, to really think about, this connection about themselves. And then with this Ace of Swords, that's that clarity that came in, that clarity, that understanding, that wisdom, seeing seeing the truth for what it was. I'm also feeling for some of you, really seeing the truth of this situation. The illusion is being, again, like I'm seeing this image of like foggy glasses, and it's like the divine is like polished them off. So this person is like seeing this situation from a very like a high perspective, and they're really seeing both sides. They're really seeing what went wrong. They're seeing what went right. They're just really getting a deeper understanding. They're just more intelligent, is what I feel about this relationship than they were before. We have the Three of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So definitely feeling burdened by something. I think wanting to release that, but I also feel like this is about them um, knowing that they're close to maybe achieving their goal with you. They also, for some of you, could be close to exiting a karmic energy with that Three of Cups. I don't always resonate with the Three of Cups being like a third party. And I don't think it necessarily is, but for some of you, if there seems to be like a karmic situation, it's like they know that they're close to letting this go with the Ten of Wands, and maybe they're having to just kind of suffer through it until they can finally leave. This definitely especially resonates with like a job or something that maybe they've been like legally contracted or something, so they have to just wait till a certain period until they know they can get out of it. That's kind of the situation, is what I'm feeling. But I also feel like this is about them really wanting to reunite with you because they have a lot of pent up desire for you as well. There's a lot of pent up, I'm hearing like lust for you. So they want to reconnect with you. They want to bring good times and happiness back into this connection. It's like they want to make you happy. They want to make you smile again, is what I'm hearing. Because they are very invested here. They know they see that there's a lot of potential in this relationship, and they want to let this relationship grow to its full potential. They want to let this relationship really bloom into what it's meant to be. And they just don't want to give up on it here. It's like they feel like there's still so much harmony and bliss and happiness that you guys can have together that it's like foolish to just let it all go, because they don't feel like this is the kind of connection that's easily replaceable, especially with the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. This is a very fated, destined connection. They have a lot of deep love with you here. And I feel like this person, they're also unable to, I think, give up on their feelings for you. It's like something in them wants to keep fighting for this connection. I feel like it's their heart. It's like their heart wants them to fight for this connection. Their heart won't let them let go of you. So they want to give to you here with this Page of Cups. They want to reach out to you, definitely be in contact with you. It's like they want to flirt with you. I think they also, I'm hearing like, they want to dip their toe in the water and kind of feel how you are energetically towards them, kind of see if you're receptive to them, like maybe not come forward with all of their emotions all at once, but it's like they kind of want to maybe just flirt with you lightly, maybe kind of like hint at something, but they might be a little afraid to fully dive in right now, because maybe there was a painful ending at one point between the two of you. And so this person's kind of wanting to see if you're still into them before they just like confess their love or something. But with this Knight of Swords, this is definitely indicating that fast movement though, really, really wanting to communicate with you. So I feel like your person is, it's like after they've had this realization here, it's like the first thing was that it made them want to come towards you, because they were like, wow, I need to speak to this person. I need to reconnect with them because they've had some sort of clarity, and it just made them want to come back into your life, even more, because they realized some important stuff there. Let's clarify some stuff. Let's see. Clarify the Ten of Swords, Pile Three's person's current feelings for Pile Three, please. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords, Pile Three's person's current feelings for Pile 3. Clarify the Ten of Swords, Pile Three's person's feelings. So we have the High Priestess here with intuition. So yeah, this person really woke up to source. They really started to listen to their intuition. A lot of what could have been blocking this connection in the past is your person was like refusing to listen to their intuition. They were listening to their fears. But with that Ace of Swords, that's that intuitive guidance, and they finally maybe had to hit rock bottom there at the Ten of Swords to actually start seeking the divine, because maybe there was almost like a stubbornness, like a pride, like, thinking that they were wiser or better than source or something. And so they were like, I don't need to listen to my higher self. I don't need to listen to the signs and synchronicities. Like my ego can handle all this. Like I'll be fine. And then they weren't fine. So then they were like, wow, I really need to surrender this and just let the divine take the lead in my life. Wow, look at that third eye chakra. Seriously, like this person is seriously waking up. They're seriously starting to see things from their third eye and actually get a real understanding of things before maybe being reactive. We have patience and planning. So this is the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like we have this coming out as well here. So it's like wanting to plan something here, and it's like they're being patient because they're realizing, like, maybe for some of you they were impatient, like they ran away too quickly, or they gave up on this connection too fast, because they just felt like things weren't moving in the direction they wanted to, or they were scared or something. But now I think your person, maybe that was a lesson they really had to learn, was patience, was really understanding things and not just getting reactive and just blowing things up and running away. It's like actually seeing things through, letting things come to light over time. I also feel like this is them wanting to plan a future with you. let's see, clarify the Four of Pentacles, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. Clarify the clarify the Four of Cups, pile three's person's current feelings for pile three. Clarify the Four of Cups. Okay, so yeah, we have emotional loss with the Five of Cups. So they might have really, you know, felt a loss of you in their life, especially if there was a separation at one point. They really felt that it really hit them hard, maybe even harder than they expected for some of you. Maybe for some of them, they felt like they could get away from this scot-free, but it really, it didn't work. So they'd had to really reevaluate things with that Four of Cups, almost take a step back and really think things through because, it's like when we experience that profound pain, it's definitely kind of a sign that there's something, wrong here. So for some of you, maybe this person ran away because they thought that's what would be better for them, and then it only hurt more. So then they really had to think about, was this the right choice? And they'd had to think about maybe it really wasn't, because we have shadow. It's like they'd had to really face their darkness here. They've had to face the truth. They've had to face the wrongs. It's like that Five of Cups, that loss, that pain with the Ten of Swords. It made them really, face up to the consequence of their actions and their inner darkness. So I think this person's been doing shadow work because, like, we have the Lovers and the Six of Cups. We have two sixes, which is the number of love as well. So, this person is seeing that with the memories of love. It's like, you guys have this beautiful connection here, this soul connection here. You are like these, divine counterparts is what I'm feeling. Also the twin flames. Could be twin flames with this Four of Wands. Take that as it resonates. But they're seeing that it's like the memories that they have with you as their lover are like the happiest maybe times of their life, and that losing you, it was like losing their heart. It was like losing the person that means the most. And so they're wanting to bring harmony back into this connection. They're wanting to bring love back to this. It's like they're wanting to return to you in that lover's way. It's like they're wanting to return to heaven on earth with you, because it was not happy, I feel like, in their life if they tried to live without you. All right, so pile three, let's get some messages from them and see what they want to say. What does pile three's person want to say to pile three, please? What does pile three's person want to say to pile three? Does pile three's person really want to say to pile three? Does pile three's person want to say to pile three, please? So you add so much vibrance and beauty to my life. Yeah, exactly. It's like with this Lover's energy, you bring love, vibrance, beauty to them. And it's like without you, they just don't feel that. It's like a loss. It's pain. Wherever you are is my home. Oh, with the Four of Wands. That's so cute. So yeah, they feel that you are their home, wherever you are. Even if it's, it's like home is you. There isn't another home for them, I think, elsewhere is really what I'm feeling. I'm definitely sensing, Empress energy from this as well, seeing you as the nurturing, goddess of their life, or God, of course, take it as it resonates. Our union is a cosmic event. So this is a very powerful connection. I think a lot of things had to be orchestrated divinely for this to come together. There could have been a lot of karmic cycles that were also divinely orchestrated in order to get you guys prepared for union. In my heart, you are truly irreplaceable. So definitely irreplaceable. And they've realized that. I still think about you every single day. You set my heart on fire. I'm dreaming of you. I want to rekindle the flame between us, and I love kissing you. So yeah, this person really is missing that intimacy as well with you, because you set their heart on fire. They have all this passion and desire for you. They really, really love you there. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say? I want to move in with you and live our lives together. So it's like this person does dream of even having a home with you, living with you, living your lives in union, marriage even for some of you. You enlighten me with your divine essence. So this person, you have it helped to enlighten them because you carry this wisdom. They see you as like an old soul. And so you really help them to see the truth. I feel like a lot of this clarity was brought in by you. I think you really helped them to, get beyond illusion. I'm becoming the divine version of myself. I'm keeping a close eye on you. So definitely watching you on social media, just keeping a close eye on you, keeping tabs. I will always love you. You are the other part of me, and I'm true to you. So feeling like you're their other half. They are very loyal to you, I feel, as well. I'm hearing like I'll always come back to you. Even if there's other people that they've been involved with or something, it's like they'll always come back to you. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? I want to talk to you and see how you've been. So yeah, they definitely want to catch up with you. They want to have, some conversations with you. Can we forgive and forget? So they're hoping that you can just forgive and forget, because this person really might have been in a place of illusion. They were maybe just acting super, just like they just didn't really understand things. They were scared, they were immature. And so they're hoping that you'll recognize that maybe they've really changed and that maybe you can trust them again as well. Sometimes I feel like we're the same person. I'm coming back. Have faith. That's so interesting, because I kind of just said like they'll always come back to you. I'm ready to give into the temptation that is you. I love it when we're together in my dreams. Sometimes I lie awake at night thinking about you, wishing you were beside me. And my body belongs to you. Interesting. So this person's almost even feeling like they belong to you, body, heart, and mind. It's like they don't want to give their body to anyone else as well, because they feel like it's yours. It's like there's a love that I think only exists between the two of you. There's like a passion that only the two of you share. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say? You make me feel so soft and tender inside. So for a lot of you, there could have been maybe such a softening of this person's heart when it came to you. Maybe they fell so deeply in love with you that it actually maybe made them feel incredibly vulnerable. And so it could have been a very sweet feeling, feeling so soft, so tender, but it's like at the same time it maybe brought up all these fears of destruction and of heartbreak. And I think a lot of times vulnerability can feel very scary, especially to the masculine energy, because there's kind of a lot of like cultural shame around, especially like male sensitivity, vulnerability. For those of you that your divine masculine is a male, or this person is a male, that could have been a wound, like a societal wound that this person's maybe had to heal, is that it's okay to be masculine and still feel love. I'm serious about you. I could make you feel so good. So that flirtatious energy, that sensual energy. And then I'm looking at you as like staring straight into the sun. You are so radiantly beautiful. So they definitely think you are so beautiful as well. They're so attracted to you. But I think it's also your inner radiance as well. You have this inner soulfulness that this person finds very attractive. What else does pile three's person want to say? I secretly worship you like a god slash goddess. I'm currently taking the time I need to heal my inner wounds. So I definitely have needed time to heal these fears. What else does pile three's person want to say? You are so fascinating and mysterious. You have so much depth I wish to explore. And I love you for so much more than just your physical body. I love your soul most of all. So yeah, it's definitely a physical attraction, but there's a lot more to it than that. So they don't want you to think that they just think you're hot and that's it. It's like there's a much deeper thing going on. What else is pile three? Oh, see, what is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? It's pile three's person's current energy. Um, Abundance, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude, bliss. So they're feeling very grateful for you. I think they're stepping into that place of gratitude for your connection. Maybe they kind of saw it as a bad thing because it was maybe triggering so much within them that they were like, wow, this person drives me crazy. I need to get away from them. But they're realizing that they're seeing the higher purpose in all of this. You know what I mean? This says, I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting wants to date. So they're maybe getting ready to actually tell you how much they like you. They really like you. They want this romance to bloom with you. They want to date you. Okay, let's get some current energy from them here. What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? What is pile three's person's current energy? We have wings of light, becoming something new. Okay, yeah, your person is definitely changing. This also reminds me of communication, because it's like wanting to rush in there. So this person is, I think, they're waking up spiritually, and then wanting to move towards you very quickly. This reminds me a lot of the Knight of Swords, like just rush in with you because they've become something new. They've seen the light, is what I'm hearing. We have building your work, creation, expansion, and networking. So I feel like this is about them wanting to reach out with you, definitely communication, wanting to network with you. I think also, they want expansion in this connection. They want to see the potential of it. Maybe they ran away before the potential of this connection could be realized, and now they're wanting to actually grow that with the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have, wow, shamanic journey, purpose, attunement, vision quest. Okay, so your person is definitely um, gone deep spiritually here. They've gone on this shamanic quest, and they've maybe even some of them kind of figured out their life purpose, and that's helped them to align with their higher self, their what actually is important in their life, and maybe they're realizing you are part of their purpose, part of their journey in this lifetime, starting to see how the things that you triggered within them were actually all for their own healing and for the best ultimately. All right, advice for pile 3, please. Advice for pile 3. We have Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So I'm seeing this mirrored, that you're also seeing the lesson in this relationship. You're allowing things to unfold. I feel like this is also about divine timing and just like allowing the divine to just kind of bring things into your life as they are meant to. And then this is El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So, the universe has your back here, pile 3, and wear a cloak of protection and love. Know that you are safe. To love is also what I'm hearing. Like, it is safe for you to love. Like, this person isn't going to hurt you maybe the way that you've been hurt in the past. More advice for pile 3. Or advice for pile 3. I'm going to take these ones. So this says, Snake Spirit, time to heal. And the snake is about shedding the skin. This is about forgiveness, forgiving your person, forgiving yourself. This says, Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. So, if you truly love this person, I feel like, being loyal to the connection, I don't like, take it as it resonates for you, like what feels right for you, but it's like, if you really truly like adore this person, making sure that you send them positive energy and that you don't maybe try to deny your feelings or run from your own feelings as well. And this says, a rabbit spirit, now is a lucky time. So this is a lucky time for you in your life. I feel like this also reminds me of fertility as well. So this is a time for birthing new creations is also what I'm hearing. And I think that you're really getting into your Empress energy as well. You're really starting to like create the life of your dreams. And you're kind of letting go, I think, of a lot of resentment is what I'm sensing from this pile. Oh, right. So let's get some final messages from them. What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? I want a legacy with you. I want to make food with you. Very cute. It's like they want to like live with you in this very like, I don't know, this is very grounded energy. It's like they want to live with you and make food together. You make my day. And meditate to connect with me. So they're asking for you to connect with them in the 5th dimension to, share that telepathic bond, maybe have the deep conversations you guys need to have in the physical there first, so you can help them manifest in the 3D. Pile 3's person's overall energy towards pile 3. We have the Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Pentacles, and the World. So definitely karmic endings here are just like karmic cycles being ended, things being healed, transformed. Your person's definitely maturing as well with the World. They're starting to see the fate and the destiny and all of this. Again, it's like your person's really, I'm just feeling that they're just seeing the higher perspective. And with this 4 of Pentacles, I feel like this is making them even more unwilling to let you go, to let this connection go. What does pile 3 need to hear? What does pile 3 needs to hear? This says believe. So believe in the power of this love, this connection. You have this beautiful little Pegasus, which I feel like is about truth. It's interesting. You have this, I was kind of saying this reminds me of the Knight of Swords. It's like that Pegasus energy of this person really wanted to take a lot of action towards you. We have a rune. This rune is marriage. Wow. So again, spiritual marriage union coming in. This little adorable owl. This is about wisdom that you're gaining. This could be about travel. You guys could be traveling to one another. For some of you, what a movement in this pile. This teacup, or this not teacup, this teapot reminds me of being honestly, like spilling out the emotions, telling each other how you feel. This dragonfly, more signs of communication, movement. This spoon, I feel like they really want to cuddle you, spoon you. This is funny. This little, what is this? Hippo? It's like a very angry hippo. I feel like it's like they're ready to defend you with their life. Like they're really standing up for you here. We have these cute little wedding bells. So again, more signs of union. This is a very cute little heart. So this is a very special connection. This is like a divine love. You have the key to their heart here. And they think you're very cute with this little button. They think you're very adorable. All right, pile three, I love you very much. Thank you for watching, sending you abundance and bliss, and please take care. All right, bye bye.